I do this about twice a week. I ain't done this. I do this about twice a week. I ain't done this.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Touchdown, San Diego State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Vanderbilt's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. A quick 3-and-out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So San Diego State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their... They're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Hands it off. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to pass, it's Johns. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game. No surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him. And
big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll get...
Might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Release to the back. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think they were really hoping they'd go in at halftime and get this guy settled down and find a rhythm for him. That has not been the case, though. We're here in the 2nd half. He's just 1 for 7 throwing the football and throws...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
The running back has it. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking for a man. It's Johns. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now on the return. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Power football with the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. Buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And off from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's John. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really great job of awareness by the defense that time. They found the ball. They found the jet sweep. And how about the speed, being able to corral the ball carrier, get him down for a short gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. Got the first down and more. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Quickly to the tight end. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking downfield, it's Johns. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how How about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box and getting the big stop.
Rides the back on the option to give. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs. Let's go.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Doors! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to pass. It's Johns. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Johns. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it set up on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You've already sent your punter around 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The play action fake. Under fire. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the air, it's Johns. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw for it. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Aztecs are on the move. They're going to run it. Really good job by everybody there.